This is just a quick little video on to show you how to use Explain Everything. So first thing you're going to do is go to your Explain Everything application. So that's going to look like this guy right here, the little Explain Everything. You're going to click on that and it should open up your Explain Everything. This is just because I was in there already. So you should have a screen that looks like this when you first open it up. To start a new project, you're going to hit the little plus button up in the corner, so this guy right here. When you hit that, it will bring up an option as to what color background you would like. I'm just going to pick a white background here, and then it brings up your blank screen like this. So this is the application that I use to make all your videos on, so it should look very familiar, some of the backgrounds and everything. So first thing you guys need to know is how to actually draw. So that's one of the most important things on here. So the little draw tool is right here. This guy will allow you to change the size of the writing that you have. So if you hold that down, it gives you options here. You can change the different size of the pen tip. You could change the width of the pen tip. So I'm just going to leave it right where it is, but you can mess around with that, change the thickness or whatever. You can also change the color you're writing in down here. There's only 3 options that you can save down here, but if you hold on any of them, okay, so I just held my finger down on there and it gives you a whole color wheel of options there. Once again, I'm just going to leave it the way it is, but if you were to choose one of those, then it'll save it right there, so I wouldn't have a black one to deal with. Okay. The other thing that you want to know how to do is how to erase. So let's say I draw something here and I don't like it. To erase it, you're just going to hit the little eraser here, and it will get rid of that. Okay. The other way that you could erase something is if you hold down the eraser, if you keep clicking it till there's an X there, and then you hit whatever you want to be erased, it'll highlight the whole thing, and then just hit the X and it'll delete it all at once. Okay. Another thing that is kind of nice to know is the little A here. Right, that will allow you to actually type. So if you hit that and then hit on your screen where you want your text box, it will actually allow you to type in there. When you're done, you can close the keyboard on the bottom here. And you can do things like center it, and then you can actually change the color of the typing by using the same color buttons on the bottom, so we could do it to red. And then when you're done, just click anywhere off the text, or hit the little green arrow, sorry, and then it will change it. You can also change the size of the text. So if you double tap, it'll bring up the text box again. You can change the size of the text box by just pulling or pinching it. So you can pinch it together, or you can make it bigger that way. All right, let's say I wanted to add a new slide. So I don't want just one slide in my show. To add a new slide, you're going to hit this button right here. So now I have 2 slides. If you look down on the bottom, it says slide 2 of 2. So you could draw something else on this slide. And let's say I wanted to point to something on that side. I could use this little laser tool here. And there's different types of laser, so if you press and hold, there's all different types you can use. You see me using this quite a bit in the videos. I use the little blue arrow here. The little laser is nice too. You can, and so it'll show you kind of where you want to circle or something like that. Okay, instead of just talking about something, you can actually point to it with the arrow like this. Okay, so you can mess around with that too. The little undo button is right here, so let's say you didn't like something, you could hit the undo button and it'll take you 1 space back, kind of like in Microsoft Word or anything like that. Okay, so let's add another slide here, so I'm going to hit the little add slide button. And for your project today, you're going to have to add pictures and videos. So to do this, you're going to hit this button right here, and to add a picture, you're going to hit this, and then we want to add an existing photo or video because you have all those things on your iPad from when you took a bunch of pictures around the school. So now you want to go to your camera roll, and I just have some random things in here. So let's say you wanted to add a picture, you could just click on whatever picture you wanted to add, and it brings up this edit screen. So let's say I only want part of this picture, I don't want the whole thing. So this is nice. When you guys see me do my little fun fact, a lot of times I'll edit a screenshot from Google and I'll cut out the parts I don't want. To do this, there's two different ways you can do it. You can use the square edit tool, which is right here. This just draws a box around whatever you want. So let's say I just wanted this part. I could hit done, and then that would actually just take out that part of the image, and that's the part that would go in my movie. Okay? Or let's say I don't want that. You can hit the little undo button. And let's say I wanted to actually draw what I wanted to get, so that you could use the little squiggle tool here, and you could actually draw out what you want to go in your movie. So let's say I wanted a shape like that in my movie. I could hit done, and then done again. So this shows you what's going to actually go into your slideshow or your movie. Hit done again, and now this goes in your movie. Now once again, you can make it smaller and larger by pinching it or expanding it using just your thumb and pointer finger. Okay, so now you have a picture in your movie. Let's say we wanted to add a video. So let's add a slide. Okay, remember adding a slide is just right here. And then we want to go to the same button, add a photo or video. And then we can, I have two videos here. Your little videos are marked with the little video symbol down in the corner here. You can kind of see that. So you can choose either one. And so now your video was added. You can't really edit this one like you can the pictures, but you can make it smaller and larger, and then you could write on this slide as well. So there's a video. So it's a video within a video pretty much. All right, so that is pretty much it, how to make the slideshow. Those are all the different tools you can use. You can mess around with it some more and find out some more stuff, but that is all the different things that you can use to edit the video. All right, and then once you have the video all created, all the slides made, you want to actually record over your video. So you're going to go back to slide 1 by hitting these little arrows right here. Okay, so that will take you all the way back to slide 1. When you're ready to record, you hit this little record button down here. All right, and it will start actually recording your video. Once you start recording, you actually have to manually flip through the slides. So you would hit the record, you'd record this slide, don't stop the recording, but then you'd flip through the slides. So I'm just going to start recording here. So now my video is actually recording, and I want to record slide number 2, so I would hit the arrow here and I'd go to slide 2. So now I'm still recording, but now it's recording slide 2. Okay, when you're all done recording your slideshow, so you've gone through slide 3 and slide 4, and you can also draw while you're recording, so now this actually is recording as you draw. You want to stop your recording. So you're just going to hit the record button again, and you're going to stop it. Okay, once you're done with that, you're going to go down and you want to save it. So you would go to Home, little home button, and your changes have not been saved. You want to save the project. Yes, you want to save it, and then you would name it. Okay, so we'll name this Practice, and then we're going to hit Save. Okay, so now your video is saved. Right? Once it's saved, okay, to actually, so now that it's saved, you're good to go. And what okay, so then it's saved. Once you get to that point, you can talk to me and we will go from there as to where you want to put it. But that is how you make a video and explain everything. And hopefully that helped. If you guys still have questions, let me know. We'll talk to you later.